So, welcome to day 71 of scaling my marketing agency to 10k a month. As you can see from the title and thumbnail, today has been basically all around the theme of mindset. As I've been speaking about in the past couple of episodes, I don't know why I'm calling them episodes, just in the past couple of days in the video updates that I've been doing, mindset has been something that's keep basically been coming up. And the reason for that, as you would have seen if you watched some of the previous videos, is that basically what is holding me back, what is the biggest bottleneck basically to my business is it's not actually the knowledge gaps. There are some specific knowledge gaps, but I also have access to specific programs that I haven't even been through entirely yet, which means that, well, how can I say that how can I say that there's no, that I'm not able to grow from the actual practical side of the business when there's still more that I can do and have access to in terms of knowledge that I don't already have. That means that the only reason I'm not growing is because I'm not looking at them. And why am I not looking at those resources, not using them to the right way, not doing certain things that I should be doing? The reason for why is ultimately because I'm not, I've not been in the best mental space, and the strongest, not basically having the strongest mentality to be able to handle everything. And for whatever reason, just over the last couple of months, even though I have been slowly growing, because I have been, here at this desk or at my girlfriend's or wherever I am, always with the laptop working, despite that, I've still been having a lot of pushback from myself, resistance, just overall procrastination, and lots of things like that. I'm kind of fumbling my words at the minute because it's like 11:30 p.m. It's been a long day, and I want to get to sleep so that I can wake up for about 7:30, so 8 hours from now. So I'll try and speed up a little bit because I've got lots of things to be doing tomorrow. But basically the biggest theme around that and what you will see from the thumbnail is this book, Psycho-cybernetics. It's a book that's been very well recommended to me. It's a book that I also did some research on before I even got it. I actually bought it 2 days ago. No, I didn't buy it 2 days ago. I bought it yesterday, and it arrived today while I was at my girlfriend's, and I started reading it, and I wrote it. I was reading it on the train back this evening when I was coming home, so that I can sort out everything from here. And during that, I've basically been researching an incredible amount of stuff, basically around overall ideas around self-image. It's something that I've been speaking about a lot in the past couple of episodes, but really getting into the depths of how do you actually make change in terms of, let me even show you some of these like diagrams that I'm kind of looking at. We've got things like this, which is talking about the current hypothesis and your current self-image, and how if you alter that, that is going to mean that from your self-image, if you alter how you view yourself and how your identity is, that will in turn affect your beliefs, which if your beliefs change, that will then change your thoughts, which will then change your actions. So basically it's the idea that the chain goes down. From there, today I also went just even more and more deep into it and actually bought a course. I spent about almost $100 on this course today, from online, from somebody that is a hypnotherapist, basically, that specializes in business and allowing people to get rid of their limiting beliefs around their businesses. Let me just go through this. It's talking about basically, are you ready to get into it? Meditation, healing, path, quantum leap, and expand. And honestly, the the first couple in particular that I did were insane. I mean, like, I've never done hypnosis or much guided meditation at all, but I found it a big challenge to begin with, and for whatever reason, you feel quite like when you start doing it for the first time, you feel quite a lot of discomfort, like in your stomach. For me, when I'm doing it, because it feels almost more like a stressful environment to begin with, because obviously you're not used to it, and it's all a bit bizarre. But once I started getting into it, it was crazy. I kind of almost woke up at the end of it and was like, "What the fuck has just happened to me?" That was crazy. And one of them, it was like basically you were, you were like down a path, and you could see a child at the end of the path. It turns out it was you. It's your younger self, and then it wasn't your younger self. It was your it was like your current self, and you were like giving it a hug because you're saying like you don't like certain things, but it's okay, and you love it. And there behind it, you saw your dream self, and because you'd accepted how your current self is now, you could then move on to accept and be the type of person that was your desired self. You can see I'm fucking tired even trying to explain this, but honestly, it was insane, like how it was all going through. And yeah, he does some incredible work, even one-on-one and group work, and had a mastermind recently in Tokyo. So yeah, he did some really cool stuff there, and probably in the future it'll be something that I would want to go further into, and get on one of his one of his other courses as a part of it. So yeah, really good stuff. Really happy about it. Beyond that, in terms of in the Canada, I was basically all day trying to work on like mentality and things around this, because some of the unlocks that I had today, even in terms of that, like I've come home and felt so incredibly clear-minded, and have like done so much. Even since I came back, I got here literally about an hour and a half ago, and in that time, I was like cleaning the bathroom, cleaning my room. I basically got caught in like the worst rain I've ever experienced. Everything was wet, so I kind of sorted that out. Did some laundry, sorted out some stuff around my calendar, like putting all my holiday days for the part-time job in it, putting all my client like end of contract dates, like reset days, into the calendar. Obviously now recording this video, and then I don't know, maybe I'll read a few pages before I go to sleep, because I've got 8 hours from now, and I would prefer to have the full 8 hours of sleep, but 7 will be completely fine. And at the end of the day, we're working on building a business. As a guy that I actually watch quite a lot on YouTube, Mark Builds Brands, he does a lot of, he's in the e-commerce space, but he does a lot of videos around mindset and how to, just build your mindset around trying to build a big company and have financial success, etc. And he talks a lot about sometimes, you sleep, and sometimes you sleep for the soul, which is you might stay up late one day because you're just so in it and you're doing something that's so important, and as much as you're losing some sleep, you're doing important things, and that's what matters. And you can gain, as long as you gain fulfillment from that. If you lose a couple hours sleep, it all adds up at the end of the day. But yeah, I'll leave it for now. I would explain what I'm doing tomorrow, but that's for the video tomorrow. So see you later.